I feel like we don't really take ourselves on dates anymore. We're sometimes kind of waiting for someone else to make our lives a bit more interesting. Or we're rushing from one thing to the next instead of actually experiencing it. I noticed that even when I travel, even if it's just for one day, I mostly consume. I take pictures, I eat food, I walk around, but I don't really look around or observe. So tomorrow I am going to Amsterdam alone. David has to go for a day for work. I thought this would be the perfect opportunity to take myself on a creative solo date. So instead of trying food spots and walking around the city, I'm also going to draw it too. And at the end of the video, I will also show you guys the result. So let's go on a creative solo date in Amsterdam. Hi guys, so I just arrived in Amsterdam. It's actually super cold. It's like 0 degrees, like -1 even. I think I'm now just going to stroll around. These pens are only €8, which isn't a lot. So I really like them because they're also a bit low-waisted. I just put on this sweater because I have a dress, so it's easier to fit it with each other. But yeah, I really love how it fits. As you guys saw, I've just been strolling around like a lot. I've been to a few shops, but now I'm going to try the first food spot, and it's like something with sandwiches. I also think it's like something Asian, so I'm really excited to try it, and I'm going to take you guys with me. Okay, so the first place that I am is called Chun. I'm super excited to try the matcha. It's like a banana flavor with matcha. It's so pretty, so I'm also excited to try this as well. I think I'm just going to wait till I have my food also as well, the sandwich. I ordered a scrambled egg bacon sandwich. I need to wait a bit for that too, but I can already start trying it. So the matcha tastes really good, the flavor is really intense. So then I also got a toast, and it's with egg and cheese. Okay, so let's try this sandwich. It's really sweet though. That was like a sweet mayonnaise, but I do think it's really good. I do want to say like the bread is really sweet, so it's amazing. I don't know how much I'm going to rate it yet, so I think I'm just going to finish it and then I will tell you what my rate is on both food. It's like with egg, avocado, and there's also cheddar cheese, also a sweet mayonnaise. The matcha, it's like a banana flavor. It was like called banana cloud with matcha. Okay, so I decided to just go outside because there's such a big line outside, and I thought, you know what, I'm not going to take someone else their place to eat there because the line was huge. Okay, so the rating for the food. So for me the toast was really good. I'm like super full. Now I'm just going to walk around, but I think like a car coming towards me, so I was kind of scared for a sec. So the food was actually really good. I think I'm going to rate the toast 7.5 out of 10. The taste was amazing, it's just that I'm really full now. And then for the matcha, I think I'm going to rate it like an 8 out of 10. The banana flavor is like really good with matcha together. I'm now just basically like strolling around the streets and just looking at the buildings. As an architecture student, I also always find it super fun to just admire the architecture. Okay, so I decided to just pause the museum, and wow, it's a stunning building. I honestly haven't been to it yet, but I don't know if, because I only have like one day today, I don't know if it's like a good idea to visit, but yeah, it looks amazing. So I've just been strolling around basically and just walking around. Like I think I've basically seen like the whole city, walking around different streets. I've been like the most outside parts of the city. Okay, so I spotted this book and my friend recommended me to read it. Apparently you get really emotional by the end of the book. I'm excited to read it and we'll see. Only let me know if you've read it. The next thing that I'm going to try is stroopwafels. I've already tried this many times in Belgium. I really wanted to try the tourist experience, so I'm going to try one here and I'll let you guys know how it tastes. Okay, so I have a stroopwafel with me and oh my god, it looks so good. So let's try it. Wow. I rated like a 9 out of 10. I took it like caramel sauce, but I think it's always with caramel. I also have speculoos. It's like biscuit and chocolate. So yeah, definitely recommend you to take one. I got a margarita. We took nachos with meat, and there's also sauce and tomato. Really good. Hi guys, so now I'm back at home. I want to do a little voiceover for you guys while I'm finishing up the drawing. So at the first food spot that I went, at Chun, it was actually really busy. As you guys saw in the vlog, there was a huge line outside, and even though technically I had to ride to sit there and take my time, I just didn't feel very comfortable staying for too long, since you know I was alone and my table could easily fit 2 people. So I kept thinking, okay, I don't want to take up space if other people are waiting. So I didn't finish the drawing there and I decided to complete it right now at home. For the stroopwafel, I ate it outside as you guys saw while walking around, so that one I also had to finish later. And honestly, the whole video felt a bit like a fun experiment. I was really figuring it out in real time, how I wanted to approach these drawing, and it was definitely a process of searching. Like, how do I translate the food, the place into a drawing? But I'm actually really excited about the way it eventually turned out, and I definitely want to try this again. So maybe next time in Brussels, let me know in the comments if that would be fun. fun to see. Or if there's another city you think would be perfect for a creative solo date. For these drawings, I start with watercolor. I have like 2 favorite brands that I always go back to. I really love the palette from Talents, and I also love the one from Winsor & Newton. So I combined the paintings. And I usually like to begin very lightly with watercolor and slowly build it up in layers. You can probably see in the footage, I always start soft and then gradually add more depth. For the darker areas and to create a bit more contrast, I went in with my Caran d'Ache pencils. Normally I stick to watercolor only, but lately I've been trying to step a little bit outside of my comfort zone. So I've never really considered myself someone who's very strong with color pencils, but I've been really enjoying to experiment with them more, especially for adding shadows and texture. It gives the drawing a bit more dimension. And I do think that next time if I do another creative date like this, I might focus more on city sketches instead of maybe watercolored drawings, just to try something different. But at the same time, it was so nice to just slow down and to sit with something simple and just observe. For me, drawing or doing something creative is one of the only moments where my mind really becomes quiet. I'm not thinking about deadlines or productivity or what's next, like I'm just present in the moment. And combining that with traveling, even just for one day, honestly made this whole trip feel perfect to me. So let me know in the comments if you like to see another creative solo date in a different city. Like I said, in Brussels could be really nice. Or if you have another unique idea, I'd love to hear them. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I love that we're really starting to have this small community. You can also always follow me on Instagram and TikTok. My name there is debondtellen.business. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Happy sketching, guys. Bye.